Back for more. Can't get enough. I was going to be playing anyway, and there was nobody streaming, so I thought, why not? So yeah, I'll stream with you guys, why not? Grinding away. Hey Joel, good morning to you. Timmy, welcome. Morning, brother. And hey Chris. So, just carry on where we left off, really. Trying to crank up some points. No, I don't want to return. Not on this account. No. Right. DJ Khaled. It's a lot of games. Thanks, Dave. Hey, Steve. Yeah, I thought I'd hop back on. I just saw nobody was streaming. Well, nobody that I could see anyway. So, I'm going to play anyway. I may as well play on stream. You can all keep me company. As we edge towards our daily target. Oh, what a shot. Get in. No. Didn't see anything about that, so I don't know what he did. But he used the Titan, so we probably need one too. Oh, hello. Yeah. 12 miles an hour of ungodly tailwind, so what's that going to give us? 8 rings-ish. Get my finger out of the way. About there, and don't know how much of this to use. Go there.
Perfect shot.
Miss the bunker. Miss the bunker. Close enough. Excuse me. I could have done without the one left side spin there. But we'll take it. Oh, dearie me.
Perfect shot. Perfect shot. Eagle.
Hey Gina, nice to see you again. Thank you for the good lick. It's becoming a habit, that. Damn autocorrect. Right, what are we going to get? This one, 10%. What wind? Try this shot we played yesterday. So that wind is going to push us. Try there. Probably end up left of the hole. 9549.
Great shot.
Great left won't help us either. Dead centre. Needed backspin then. Needed a backspin. Dropped that yesterday. Not quite that hot though. I do play a lot just now, Gina. This is a grind season for me, so off work, get as much games in as I can before the kids finish school, and we have some family time. Hey Robito, thank you for the good luck, sir. So Khaled is playing left, which is perfectly acceptable.
Great shot.
This looks nice. Just needs to slow down now. Oh, that's lovely. Get in. Oh,
Hole in one.
booty. She's a booty. So I don't think we'll bother playing him again. Pick your fights, that's what they say. Greenock Point. Is this the tournament course or is it Glen Monarch? I think it's Glen Monarch. No, it might be this one. Good luck. Looks nicer with the snow, doesn't it? It's 20%. 6-4. Don't think we'll have 6-4.
Perfect shot.
Let's find out. Get out. Not great, but we'll take it. At least we've got a shot. Excuse me. So I'm not sure if this is actually in the tournament. Let me find the tournament holes. I'm logging in on my phone. I hope I'm not logged in at the same account. Otherwise we're going to be in trouble. No, I'm not. Right. Is this one in the tournament? I don't think it is actually. 7-9.
Great shot.
Too much again. Haven't learnt my lesson. It's quite a lip. Little backstop there, handy. Bit of more Tour 9, Peter, yep. As I say, I was going to play anyway, so may as well hop on while nobody else is streaming. I was going to watch whoever was on, but one of those rare occasions where nobody's streaming Golf Clash. Doesn't happen often. I guess this is the right time for it though.
Perfect shot.
Early in America, still work time in the UK, and everyone's asleep in Oz. That's a better shot than mine.
Eyes on.
But we should be alright from here. That's just silly. Left edge.
Perfect shot. Eagle.
The trunks are asleep in medical. In America, yes. Of course, it's early times there. What are we on? 2 o'clock, so 5 hours back. It's just a wee small hours for the East Coast Massive. Card trade got you to Endbringer 4 and you've switched. Well, there you go. Goodbye, Rapier. Hello, Heaven. Oh, this is our least favourite hole. 1-1. 1-1. Touch your right, Carl, just for that wind. And a great right. That could be in trouble again. No, we got lucky. We got lucky.
Nice on.
Yeah, I was watching Tommy's video there, and watching him upgrade all those epics and rares. Looked very nice. I don't think I've had a single one to upgrade. In terms of the rares, obviously I'm nowhere near for the epics, but not a single one yet. Most of mine seem to be about halfway there to level 9 on the rares now.
Perfect shot.
There we go, I've just answered your question, Pete, without realising I'm a mind reader. Tommy was very excited, yeah, it was great to see. He was enjoying it thoroughly. I was trying to work out how long or how many days I'll be able to do the upgrades for, based on giving away 300 common cards every day. And I think I've probably got about 7 weeks. That's of course if we don't add any more common cards, but we will. Oh, another green light wind. So what did we use last time? About 4.5, 5 top, 1 left. Probably had to tie himself to the chair. Yeah, he was pumped alright. It was good to see. I'm a little excited to mess around with the Thorn 9, I'll bet. I will bet. How could a Thorn have more ball guide? Outrageous. Yeah, I think most of mine are about halfway there, Chris, so we'll see in a few months probably. 9-1, 10%. 6 rings. Touch and go. It's not that much of a playful wind. So we'll still go for it though, of course. wee bit of overpower.
Perfect
Controlled aggression. Oh dear, this is sandy. No, it might be rough. More right spin needed. No more curl. Peter's jealous, I'll bet. We're all jealous. You got the Goliath, the Thorn, extra mile, nice, nice. Keen to see what that extra mile's like, whether it's worth switching from a high-ish level Thors. Probably isn't, to be honest. Still got crap accuracy, I think. But top spin for days.
Great shot.
So we're going to be in the rough. In the rough. Castaway 8, right? That is the showstopper. Absolutely. Any funnels on this screen? Not that we can use from here. So that is to hardly moving. Let's call that good.
Great shot.
Nope. Need to get better at my rough irons and my sand irons. Say good morning to the crew. Yeah, wrong button. Go away.
Birdie.
Interested to know what Tommy's was talking about when he was saying he had some tips for how to best use the club swaps. Because it doesn't seem to be anything you can control, unless I'm missing something, which is quite possible. Let's just want a 1+1. Actually, might have gone too far here.
Great shot.
Oh no, it's cardinal sin on this hole. Cardinal sin. I think the next time we get this hole, I'm going to try the rough bump. The rough bump with the Thors, if the wind's right.
Perfect shot.
Good enough, sir. Good
Nice
enough. Oh, he does want a rematch. Excellent. You can now, Joel, or I can. I had to restart actually turn my phone off and back on again, and then it was there to update. So yeah, that's for me though. I'm in the UK, so I don't know. Might be different over there. Steady on the topspin, Tony. Steady. 5-3. We're going to use Titans this afternoon. Make life a little bit easier. I'll put 10% on that. Yeah. I don't need much curl. Not with a great right as well. Hey Chris, welcome along. Yeah, try switching off and on again, see if that works for you. It did for me. The update was there in terms of the level 9 rares and stuff like that, but the club swap feature wasn't available to me. Also, make sure you are logged into an account that has at least one max club where you can do the club swap, because clearly it's not going to pop up for people that don't have that. So I was logged in on a baby account and it would never show up on that because nothing's maxed.
Great shot.
There you go, Timmy's updated when he went in. Morning, Quentin. So, minus 10. Thanks, John. Thanks for coming. Thank you for the good luck. Oh, we're going to be between clubs. That's a bit of a bugger. What would it be with the Goliath? 4-6. Very glitchy with the Goliath, that's all. Just get it out there.
Great shot.
Yet to make that. Yet to make that shot.
Nice on.
Scottish John, welcome buddy, how are you doing? I'm very well, very well. I hope you are too. Thank you, Dave. Top moderating as always, sir. Excuse me. Hey, Tom. Thank you for the good luck, buddy. A snooker announcer, really? I wonder which one. Stephen Henry? I think he announces snooker now.
Perfect shot.
And he is from my neck of the woods.
Nice on.
Alan McManus, could be Alan. He's a bit more Glaswegian though, a bit of a Ouija. No, he's not, I'm thinking of the other one. What's he called? Higgins, John Higgins, he's from Motherwell. So he's got the Ouija twang in his voice. Angles McManus. So I am using the shootout notes that Barry kindly sent me yesterday for Tour 9 as a basis. Tweaking a few of them, but they look very good. So 15. I think Barry plays this 10, but I play this 15. And that looks like a left side wind to me, but we'll see. See what he does first. You go in my neck of the woods for football on Saturday, are you? Who are you off to watch? Yeah, right, Dave.
Great shot.
he's gone way up the hill, but this looks nice. It's going to roll past a bit, but... So it's gone far enough past that I'm happy to play left side, I think. Excuse me. Let's have a look. 8-3. What does 8-3 give us? 5-7 at max. We're not at max. We'll go 5 and a click.
Perfect shot.
See how she does. Up the hill, down the hill. That's the plan. Ooh, close.
Nice on.
So yeah, I think I like left side for those kind of wins. Thank you, sir. Hibs Aberdeen. Oh, there we are. There we are. I'm guessing you're the Aberdeen fan though, eh, Jim? John even. If you're the Highbees fan, don't know that we can be friends, so I'm a Hearts man. Back on Lee, doing my bit, you know, doing my bit. Nobody else was on, and I was going to play anyway, so... This hole confuddles me in this kind of wind. It's too much, but... When you get to the rough, you're going to make it anyway, but... It's 4-6 about. Put it there.
Great shot.
Take a great right there. Stay a bit the rough for a change. That's handy. Get a sheep. There we go. Some of my best friends are sheep, so no shame in that, sir. 2-2 against Rangers last night. Was it 2-2, I think? I wasn't watching it. I had it on in the background, but I wasn't paying much attention.
Great shot.
Yeah, that's what often happens, but should be okay from there. We should have one of these. 10-8. That looks uphill, but where are we at? Mid. Let's not be too clever. I think this is definitely just to get it to the green hole. Rings.
Great shot.
Not a hole I enjoy this. Fairly dull. And not very makeable from anywhere really. So 2 boring birdies and a shootout to decide who wins the series of 3.
Birdie.
Here we go then. Six one, so we're going to go just under 4.
Perfect
And I'm
shot.
using right curl every time on this hole now. I don't think the guides tell you to do that, but I am. 2-2 pal, yeah. First half was really bad. They had 77% possession. He had 1 shot on target,
Lights on.
but scored. Down 2-1 half time, but in the end they should have won. Ah well. Always good to come back from behind and win. And take a point rather, against a decent side. Been to Pittodrie a few times actually to watch Hearts. Usually a good day out. The match and then Union Street afterwards.
Great shot.
Oh, great right might help him here. We shall see. So I'm getting a bit more confident with this shootout now, which is good. Nice series of 3. Thank you, Bang. Which one's this? Oh yeah, I know this one. You can drive the green here, can't you, with the right wind? 15% on the right, 10% on the left. Apparently. It's not the right wind though. Actually, what is it they do here? Don't they change clubs and use... Yeah, can't go that low. Six.
Great shot.
Might be too much topspin. No, it's okay. In fact, it's going to hit the rough, but that'll do. Oh, should there have been a penalty, should there? A bit of controversy. Excuse me. 6. Close to a maxi. Of course, we've got no side spin now. 3-5, we'll go 3-2. Oh dear. Dearie me. No good. No good.
Nice on.
Have I ever played St Andrews? No, I haven't. I've been there to watch before, but never played it. I was meant to go once when I used to be right into me golf, but the trip got cancelled, unfortunately. So no, would love to though. Love to play it, the old course. Cup final Sunday.
Great shot. Nice on. Birdie.
Right, let's see what wind we get here. Don't know if you can do it this way, but it's not the right spot, but never mind.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit too far, I think. Yeah, not good. Need to figure the spins out for that properly.
Great shot.
It's good. It's good enough. Well played, that man. So I think we'll stick to left side there. Wherever possible. I think I'll use right side if the wind's from right to left, but only then. Away PG, no, not fancying it. MBS, welcome sir. Good morning to you. Yes, they will apparently. I think Tommy's been in touch with Anthony, who does Clash Caddy, and he's working on his upgrade now. Thinks he's going to get it into Apple tomorrow, so that's maybe the weekend for that one. And I saw a post from Zach on the Facebook saying that he would be working on it there too, but I think it will take him a few days, not a few hours. So if you're in a position where you were lucky enough to upgrade to a new level, rare or epic, then you may have to wait a few days or just figure it out. Won't make a difference if your accuracy number hasn't changed, but I think a lot of them have. 2 top, 2 right, 20% mid. Right, okay. Try that one next time, Lee. Remind me next time. We'll give it a whirl. Brockville. Hi. Old school. Was it Motherwell as well didn't get promoted once because their ground was rank?
Perfect shot.
Or am I thinking of someone else? Might have been St Mirren actually. Who's sorting out Clash Caddy? Anthony, don't know what his surname is. Begins with a V. G-Bone Daddy, welcome. You've already upgraded. Yeah, you'll be alright. It's not going to be miles off, is it? What did he use? What ball? Didn't see. Where is he? Way down there. Okay. Spend one of these then. I just don't like going that way. Don't like it. Stick with the left side, I think. Don't be in the rough. Don't be in the rough. Don't be in the rough. Lucky. Lucky. Clash Caddy for Android. Is it the same guy? I don't know that he released it on Android, did he? Or maybe he did, I don't know. I mean, if he's released it on Android, he should be updating it on Android, absolutely. You don't release a product and then leave it out of service. Or you shouldn't.
Great shot.
Unless he's offering money back. Ah, the 10,000 seat rule. Aye. Ooh, headwind. So we want to be about 9 rings past there. We'll just go that many though.
Perfect shot.
Clash Card is what you use on Android. And is it the same developer that does the one on iOS? Because I know there's another one for Android. Is it called Caddy Clash or something? I don't know. The SFA couldn't run a brothel. Very true. Very true. Spitfire 7. No wonder. 26,000 games.
Perfect shot.
Well played. Well played, Mr. Berserker. Just what you want when you need to chip in an 11.7 crosswind. Budget max was 12.
Great shot.
Not today.
Nice
Well
out.
played, that man. You into it just to take all the money, Lee. Good luck, buddy. What's better, Clash Caddy or Notebook? I've got both. Oh, why did I rematch him? I don't want to rematch someone using Berserkers. But obviously, I had Clash Caddy when I used to just play on an iPhone. But then I got this tablet, so I've only used this since. So I would say Notebook, but that's just me. I know plenty of people use Clash Caddy quite happily. And when I get my iPad, I will be switching back to it, I would imagine. As and when that occurs. Nicely, 672 million. Solid bank. Good old Acacia. Right. No. Five.
Perfect shot.
This is way too much grinding. That's why they call it grinding. Never enough grinding to be done. Absolutely, John. On a push season, you've got to play every minute you've got. Well, you don't really, that's not true. Easy to get complacent though. So Clannibals has gone up to second in the Masters division with quite a cushion. So
Great shot.
people could have sat back this week and let that cushion erode a little bit, but you never know what will happen in the next tournament. So everybody's solidly still on it just now. Oh, look at that, we can get all the way over there. Rough bump. Given where he is, we'll just do the... No, not even going to get a chance. Shame. So yeah, let's have a look. We'll still be second because those lot at the top are absolute beasts apparently. Shaolin. But yeah, 176. 50k. Which is roughly what gap we had at the start of the week after the tournament. So had we not carried on, we'd have been all the way down here now. So you got to play. I believe that's right, MBS. Not for all of them. I think some are cheaper than others. Which one was it? I saw a picture posted somewhere. One was 125k. Probably like one of the crapper. What's that rough iron that nobody uses? Let's have a look. That one, rough cutter. I think that was a cheapie. But then like the razor, I think that was more. So probably just depends what tour club it is, what category.
shot.
You're about 8k off promotions onto Master 1, but eating away at the gap. Good stuff, Lee. Well, a good tournament should see you close that, hopefully. G-Bone Daddy. Get out. Rape here. Not for me, but each to their own. It's a good club. So this is layup wind, really, unless you want to go crazy. Should we go crazy? Having just lambasted someone for using a Zerker, I'm going to do the same. That could still be short, though. Yeah, it is. That's what you get for trying to be a clever sod. So now we'll be taking a Berserker to shoot out, which will be interesting. Thorn was cheap, but better options out there since update. Alright. Extra Mile 8 tonight was only 50k, whereas the Nirvana was 500,000. Wow. You're sniffing around, Lee. Excellent. Let's hope we match up, sir. That would be a treat. Right. Are we in the bunker? I think we are. We might not even reach in 3. No, we should. We should. Six two, so I'm going to land about there. That was close to the rough, eh? Deary me. Ugly golf. Ugly golf. The north. Wow. Oh, this must be their second clan, I see. Alright, because it's got 2 wee dashes at the sides. Clever. Clever. Still looks like it's full of beasts, though, eh? Usually get a good idea of how grindy a clan is by the bottom man. 264.
Perfect shot.
The update is ready. It is served, says Chris. There you go. Rough bump? No, I'd have to adjust back. Not in that headwind. Never going to work. There's Jason again. Still waiting to find out. Is that in America? Don't think it is. That's truly. But we are a tournament into the season, so I would expect those kind of people to have points up by now. Unless they miss a weekend, which is perfectly possible. Right, so let's see what we can do with this Berserker in a shootout. Might be regretting this decision in 2 minutes. No, it shouldn't hurt us here. In fact, it might help us to be able to stick with a sniper. Um, 11.8. Don't know if we're going to have 13.4 rings.
Perfect shot.
Backspin into a headwind's never usually a good idea, but get over the top. That looks alright.
Nice arm.
In fact, it wasn't quite enough. It wasn't quite enough. Hi Howard. Welcome, sir. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the warm welcome. Power 4 ball helps with this wind, yeah, definitely. If you want to use the sniper. Because I don't think he's going to have the rings to pull it here. No, not even close. Yeah, quick reassessment, I think. Still going to struggle from there. I think in that kind of headwind with a normal ball like a katana or a power 1, I think the rough bump with your driver might be a better play here. Or to come right back on the fairway and use topspin. Yeah, it's not going to get there. C100 scalp. Woohoo! Only joking, of course. Yeah. Throw a rough bump for me. Let's just see what points we're on. Curious. 3.11. Okay. Not enough. Oh, why did I press that? Oh, God. Just mashing buttons here for the fun of it. There we go. Yeah, that was strange, Howard. What was more strange was that Apple went live just as Tommy was on stream. Conspiracy theorists. 3 junglists, wow. Fugly. Oh. Wasn't going to use the Berserker, but no, that's just irresponsible. Go this way. It's kind of go for it window, isn't it, really? Fuck it, let's go for it.
Great shot.
4. Oh, nearly. Nearly. That's what they deserve. Apple's always behind. Darts for B-52s. Always a good trade, Howard. Agreed, sir. Agreed.
Great shot.
No update in London. Have you turned your device off and on again, Jason? Because I had to do that with my iPhone. Get in. Good shot. That's how you do it. With a quasar, nonetheless. So Can you play 211 with an extra mile 9? You can. I think you mean whether should you or not. I don't know. I don't play 211, so I couldn't possibly comment. But I'm sure someone will have an opinion. What's your Thors at? And your APOC? Embringer 6 now Rapier. There's the same accuracy with ball guide with better top and backspin. Does it? Rapier's got the same accuracy as an Embringer. Did not know that. Might have to change back. Get rid of that for a start. Try this side. Too much. 8-6. Not gonna have anything like 8-6. Need a Horlicks of this one.
Great shot.
Oh, come on. That is weak sauce. Weak sauce. I want to go right to try the rough bump, but that's clearly not the right one to be doing that in. There you go. Shootouts are wood into driver and it won't have enough backspin, says Lee. So probably knows the answer for that one, Al.
Great shot.
Oh no. 6 chests opened and nothing. Not even a sniff. Always happens when you're close though. Rashab. Always happens. Back to the grind shay. Doing my deed. Oh, well, trying to. Making a bit of a sham of this hole though. I'm still going to try this rough bump. Even though it's glitchy as sin. 4-1's max. Oh, so that's max. I'll try that.
Perfect shot.
Didn't have the beans. Didn't have the beans. He waited 2 months for 3 rapier cards. Jeez Louise. I waited a long time to get my APOC up to 5 on my main account actually. I needed 4 cards for ages. And then I needed 3. And then 2. And eventually it got there. But that took about at least 6 or 7 weeks.
Perfect shot.
Still not working, Jason. I think you just jinxed me.
Nice arm.
I don't see why it shouldn't be working for everyone in the same country. That's very strange.
Birdie.
That's not true, Matt. Zach has responded on Facebook, saying he'll do it in the next few days. This one again. We go second though. Oh, that's a tasty tailwind. There is a straight over shot here, over the trees with backspin. I don't think this is the wind to try it in though. See, that was a nice line. That wasn't high up the hill. That was quite low down. Nice.
Nice on.
Doesn't like it, but probably going to win. Let's be honest. 12 and a half, 7-7. Oop. Try there. All the curl. That looks a nice line. Close. I think we've won. Not sure. Maybe not. Maybe not. Just was close. Let's see if we get a third. Yes, we do. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Hey, Paul. Your clubs have upgraded, but no trade option. You're in the UK too. Yeah, I think that's what Jason's saying. He's the same. I'm guessing you're iOS, are you, Paul? Rather than Android? Right, in this one we will use the... We'll use all of that, in fact. 9, 9. 10%, 6, 3. I have to use some overpower here. A wee smidge. Try and lay up for the rough bump. No option in your app store, but I did upgrade 2 rare clubs that were already maxed. Yeah, so that seems to be not the complaint, but that's what people are saying about Apple devices, that the club upgrades are there, but the swapping cards malarkey isn't. On my iPhone, I actually turned the phone off, turned the phone back on again, and then went into the App Store and it was there. So maybe try that. Although I suggested that to Jason, it didn't seem to work for him. So a bit weird. But don't worry, you've still got, what have you got? 9 hours until the shop changes. So as long as it happens in the next 9 hours, you'll get your first day swap out. Yeah, there you go. Divided we fall, saying the same sort of thing. Right, so 5, 3. Minus 5. It's nearly a maxi, isn't it? Let's be honest. We'll go a little short and a little right in this wind. And we'll go about there. Oh, and a massive great left. Could be in trouble. Lucky boy, lucky boy. There you go. So Scott's literally just downloaded the upgrade a few minutes ago. Should be in your app store. Yeah, might be next disappointment hour. Well, at least we've got 2 disappointment hour. Well, 2 things to look for in disappointment hour now. So if you get nothing in the shop, you've got a second chance, haven't you? With that prism chest, I think they're calling it.
Perfect shot.
Right, we're back. 2 seconds, I'll be right back.
birdie.
Sorry about that. Nature called. Drank too much coffee today. Right, what have we got? Oh, this one. 1-1. Oh, we've only got a power 1 ball though.
Great shot.
Might be struggling. What's he crying about? Take that every day.
Nice on.
Bit of a perfectionist we're playing here by the looks of it. Right. We're going to have 6.5 rings. Yes, we are. I'm going to go a smidge more. Just to try and get to the hole.
Great
Every
shot.
time on this hole. Great, right. Yep. Needed more or less backspin. Good games though. Good games. Nice to get a series of 3. I'll played 2 hell for leather. How much is this? 3 million? No. No. Not yet. Too much coffee, never heard of it, yeah. I'm actually out, I need to make more, but... Shut down the phone and restart it, but still nothing in the App Store. Bizarre. Truly bizarre. Can't suggest anything else, to be honest, Paul. 6-4. I'll have some of that back if there's any to have. No, there isn't. Oh, that lagged. Right, rough. Get lucky. Yee-hoo! Got away with it. Got away with it. I love it when the Americans all wake up. They start posting about the stuff that us Europeans have been fully aware of for 6 hours. It always makes me laugh. This is God's way of saying to change to Android. Very good, Howard. I like that. Still playing, Alex. Still grinding.
Great shot.
Hadn't planned to stream this, but there was nobody on. I was going to watch somebody whilst playing, but there was nobody to entertain me, so thought, why not do another hour or so. The luck of the Scottish. Correct, Matthew, correct. 8-5. Be a Goliath then. This could fly, because that's very glitchy there. On the Goliath ball guide. Yep, has flown a bit. But that's okay. Go to your apps and pull down on the top of the screen. So literally refresh the window. There we go. Scott's watching me while he plays. That's not fair, Scott. I want to watch you while I play. Thank you for being here, though. Underpowered sniper. Yeah, could have done. To be honest, I never make that shot, no matter what it is, so... Makes no odds to me.
Perfect shot.
Skewer, Rough Cutter and Junglist available for you to buy.
Nice on.
Oh, to trade in, do you mean? No, hang on, Skewer, they're all rares. So they're your options to pick. Ugh. Hard to pick out of those three. Here's Caddy. He's coming for me. Oh dear. Oh dear. Good stuff, Scott. Look forward to that. Hey T-Bone, welcome, sir. It is a random choice indeed from PD, so it's not random in terms of which club which cards you trade in. That's always going to come from your most overly stocked, maxed out common, or rare, or epic. But yeah, the three choices are always random, apparently. So make of that what you will. We got a power 1 ball or a power 3 ball? I think we've got a power 1 ball. So we'll see what he does, and then we'll go left side if it's not too much to beat. That seems to be the best thing here. No, Thor's 5 and APOC are fine for Expert Tom, in my opinion. It will depend on wins. There'll be some, I mean, I struggle in Expert sometimes if the APOC 6 and 7s. Sometimes a hole that they can get to that I can't with an APOC 5. 4, sorry, not 4. But no, anyone thinking of going up, I would say just do it. I waited far too long. Alright, should we go this way? What is it, 4.9? 4 back seems to be okay. As long as you see the second bounce at least on the fringe. What do we say? 4.9. Shouldn't really need the curl, but we use some curl.
Perfect shot.
So it does seem to come in. I mean, that's too far, but based on where he is, it's going to win. So yeah, curl's probably not really necessary, but don't see many people playing left there, so that's an option. They're your options to pick, sorry. Oh dear. Not good. Not good, sir. But then there's always tomorrow. You get another chance tomorrow. Cancel that one. Yeah, apparently you do get special balls once you've maxed everything. Your choices are Lizard, Houdini and Sahara. Well, the Houdini, apparently, once maxed, is now a bit of a beast. So maybe think about that one. Island Hop, you crazy fool, Howard. There'll be no Island Hop here, sir. Can anyone confirm? Yes, I've read that as well, Matthew, that you get balls. It does say special balls in the... I'll show you. So if you go in the frequently asked questions, where is it? So if all you blah 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 blah, you will then be able to trade in your surplus cards for premium golf balls. Doesn't say special. Take that back. It says premium. So Caddy's right. That might just mean Kingmakers and Titans and stuff. It would seem a bit unfair if they let you trade them in for paid balls, to be honest. But I wouldn't put it past them. So let's come out of that. Oh, so hang on, I could buy thorns now then, because I'm not maxed again. That's a lot to get to 1,000 though, so we won't be able to bother with that. What else have I missed here? Houdini is now a beast maxed out, yes indeed. Crosshairs, this is from the app I'm using, Scott. It's Golf Clash Notebook, so it has a function you can turn on and off crosshairs, as well as all the wind calculations it'll do for you. So, or material queue, as Lee mentions, that's an option. That's a different application. You do the island hop all the time. Well, that's because you're a beast, Howard. I'm just trying to win at all costs. One trade per day, T-Bone, that's right. Same time as the shop changes, you get the choice, provided you have some surplus cards. So I've got accounts there that I've got nothing maxed on, so I won't get any choices until we max something. Right, this is a tournament hole, I believe. Or is it? I might be lying about that. So we'll go power 3, just because. That's a big wind. 8 rings. This will be a fun one to adjust. This is where crosshairs are hugely beneficial. Hugely beneficial in situations like that. Oh no, it's not enough Carl, is it? Yes it is, just. Good. Yeah, it runs over the top of the game, exactly. It's an overlay of sorts. It's definitely helpful. But you'll get people that say it's cheating, which is fine, they're entitled to an opinion, but I would disagree. It's openly available, although you can't use it on iOS, so maybe it is cheating, who knows. So yeah, what is premium? That's going to be the question. Be nice if they define things like that instead of leaving it to vagary. We'll find out soon though, because somebody must have all the clubs maxed by now. Don't think Tommy was far off on his main.
Perfect shot.
Oh, on Tour 6, I see. When should one make the switch from rookie tourneys to pro? Whenever you're comfortable. Second tee does make a difference, so it's just my opinion, but I would say as soon as you're playing Tour 7 and you're playing off second tees, what we're doing, 4-6, max 4-7. Where's he gone? Is he in the rough? No, he's in the fairway. Quite like to use backspin here, but that'll do, 4-6. Deliberate bit of OP there, don't want to clip the rough. So yeah, once you're playing Tour 7, I would say, I would try and have an extra mile 6, but you don't need one.
Nice on.
But the chests are so much better in Pro, so 2 or 3 chests in Rookie, you can only win so many things. And you're almost always guaranteed Horizons as your epic, even if you win a gold chest, so, or junglists. I've toyed with the wind direction tool, so it's got this for anyone that doesn't know. You put a wind in, and then you can use this arrow to show which way the wind's going. So yeah, the numbers change. So straight headwind would give you 7.1 at max if it was a straight tailwind. Crosswind's different.
Nice on.
So yeah, not for me. Too much fiddling around. Too stuck in my ways, to be honest. We actually had a little play with it on stream yesterday. The window, that is. That sounded wrong. Tommy's still got a few to go, has he? Oh well. There we go. Yeah, opinions divided on it, Lee, I think. So Neo's got a video up of him upgrading his as well. Very good. There'll be a few videos like that in the next few days, I'd imagine. That's good advice. If you've got a Thor's hammer, you will get the chance of upgrading it if you play pro. Right, so we'll try this again. Max backspin, just past the rough line. Oh, he's using an acorn ball. I've just noticed that. This will be interesting. We'll see what he plays this at. .8 rings, 6.5.
Perfect shot.
So he's played max plus 10 there. Quite a nice shot, actually. I did wonder if there was a long iron shot here. So that's good to know. So we're going to go 1-1. Great left this time. I always hit this one great right. Oh, that's tragic. So don't do what I just did. I practice that long iron shot he was doing there though. That looked quite reliable in most winds. It's worked for you, Paul. Excellent. There we go. Well done, Chris, for the suggestion. You've traded extra mile, rapier and guardian. Do you think it'll be like this shop with the amount of trophies? I was wondering about this myself in terms of the options for the the upgrades. I think it'll be any club. I don't think you need 3,900 trophies to get APOC, for example. Could be wrong. I'm sure somebody earlier said they didn't have 3,900 cups and they were offered Spitfires. So, what's this? 6-2-4-1. So maybe it will be, maybe it won't be. Oh, I've done it again. I did this earlier. Clown. How's that happened? 4-1. Pretty sure I hit perfect there as well. How on earth that happened there? It's definitely downhill. Oh well. I'll be struggling from here.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, long overdue, Paul, I agree. It's good that they've done something about it. Oh, he's followed me in. Oops. No, that. And that. I need to change to a Spitfire for this tour. 9-3-7-9. Jeez Louise. It'll do. It'll do. Excuse me. If you have the club unlocked, it can appear in trade. That seems the best, most concise explanation, Si. I think you're right as well. I think you're right. Yeah, I did the same thing, so I was working out how many days worth of trade I would have. And I seem to have quite a bit on my main, so that's good. Divided we fall likes to use a Goliath on that shootout as well in Tailwind. 1.5 top. Line up with the pin at max distance plus 10. Good stuff. We will try that next time we get it then. With that wind. This is big downhill. Big, big. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Don't really want to land near the rough though. I know that's an overplay, but I just want to be safe. Take that from there. That will do. That's truly, if you had one club left to upgrade, theoretically it would have to give you that club. Indeed. At a rate of 3 cards a day if it was the Epoch though. So, yeah, could still take you a few years to get it up there if you don't get lucky in the tournament chest. Please good till Valentine's Day. Excellent. Don't forget, you will still keep getting common cards or maxed cards in your chests. So you will be adding to your surplus balances. Well, exactly, Paul. That's exactly why that was the big complaint, wasn't it? You'd open a chest. How many times do you do it if you've got a decently advanced account and you literally get nothing of any use? Except from the Marlin Ball. So yeah, like you say now, at least you know that they can go towards something beneficial at some stage. There you go, so Howard's confirming that too. He's been given the B52, but he doesn't have the trophies to have that in shop. So yeah, it looks like you can have any club that isn't maxed offered to you, which is nice. You're trying to match up with, I think, let me have a look on this screen here. It's about 4 seconds behind, judging by the YouTube studio picture. About 4 seconds. And we've got our left to right wind again. I think I'll only go left though if the guy or the girl I'm playing misses. Oh dear, I didn't mean like that. I meant if they run too far past the hole. We'll just go the normal way this time. No, well, not. We'll go this way. Sod it. I'm going to use left side because it does come down off that bank. 6, 8, 4, 7. We're not really at max though. I'll try no curl just to see what happens. Oh, and a massive crit left. This could be wet. No, it's dry, but it's ugly. It's going to win, but it's ugly. Trying to figure out if you need curl there or not in that kind of wind. That's true as well, Scott. That's a fair point. Right. No reason why it wouldn't match us up. As long as we're on the same server, as long as you're in Europe, we'll be fine. Tell me when you're ready, Lee, and then I'll tell you when I'm going to press it. In fact, I'll type 1 in chat. And when I type 1 in chat, you go, and I'll go 4 seconds later. So let us know when you're ready. No, once you've been offered it, Tom, you have to take it. You have to pick one of them. You literally can't exit the screen without choosing one. So that's the only downside, I guess, that you can't back out of it once you've been offered your 3. Excuse me. Often the way, Scott, Golden Shot is usually where you get the best clubs. You'll go now. Right, hang on then. Right. I'll type 1, you press go, and then I'll press go 5 seconds later. Would help if I was on the right screen. I've just realised. Sorry, Lee. It's paired you with someone already. Oh well. That would be nice, T-Bone. Even just a little gem bonus. But you've seen how tight they are with the gems. I got my 1,000 pot. Was it 1,000 pot? Some ridiculous achievement unlocked, and I think it gave me 10 gems. It's like, really? 10 gems for 16 months of gameplay. It's a good strategy, Si. That might be what Tommy was talking about earlier when he said he had a tip on how to best use it. I think you'll be alright, Dave, with those balances. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, you got a Leeds fan, did you, Lee? Dirty Leeds. Right, I wasn't paying any attention to the wind. Is it a tailwind? No, it's not. So, we shall learn our lesson from last time. Six, 8, 4.5. That might be too much topspin.
Great shot.
We shall find out. No, it's just enough. Did you get offered those, Lee? I saw people posting about that yesterday. I didn't get it on any of mine where I haven't bought the chests, the 2 unlocked chests as I've gone up. Depending on your gem balance, they may have been worth buying those offers. 100 gems for $2.99. Probably not. Not if you've got 15,000 gems, but all your rares have surplus even after upgrades. Nice, Dave. Sounds like a beast of an account you've got, sir.
Perfect shot.
Actually, we will play this plus 10. And we'll just follow him down there. Sit. That's careless. Very careless. Yeah, QB's... no love for the QB now. It's all going to be the Rock from here on in. I feel bad. I feel bad for the QB. It served us all very well as a situational tournament club. And in tour play. But I think this is the grave. The grave for the QB. It does seem random, Dave. As I say, I've had none, but others have. Who knows their thinking. KB Chef, welcome, my friend. Good morning to you indeed. Coffee time for you. Nearly finishing time for me. 3:20. I'm going to be off to the school in 10 minutes. So this will probably be the last game, I would imagine. So I know what to get you for Christmas now, Chris. Okie dokie. Three-quarters club-ish. Call it 3 and a bit. Where do we want to land? About there. Now that I spin it round, it looks downhill. But we'll just cozy one up there. That'll do us. See you later, Howard. Thank you for being here, sir. Have a good day. You've got an Amazon wish list you've been made to assemble. Just squeeze it in there, she won't realise. Chef wants an iPad. Me too, Chef. Me too. I might get one before Christmas. We'll see. We'll see.
Great shot.
So, shootout to finish it then. And that'll be us done grinding for the next 6 or so hours until the kids go to bed. But we've put in a decent shift today, so I don't know how many points it is, I'll work it out later. You're on the naughty list, Lee. Well, if Santa won't get you it, you can only get it yourself. Right, let's try and finish with a win. Oh dear. Oh dear. And a headwind. Now somebody told me you can play a rough pump here. I'm going to play mid numbers. Don't recommend this, but 6-8 mid 8-1. Let's see if it works.
Perfect shot.
We hit the rough, but clearly it needs topspin, which is hardly surprising. I think we nearly got our landing spot though. I'll go back and check for next time. So we're going to lose that one, but that's by the by. It's been a productive day so far, which is the main thing, and I've had fun, which is the even mainer thing. So I hope you've had some fun too. I'll not say I hope you've learned anything, because I don't think you learn much on these streams from me, but as long as people are having a good time, that is the main thing. So let's see what this fella does. This looks better, doesn't it? It is easy to get that second bounce hit in the rough though. It's not going to matter here because we've missed so badly. But What's he going there? Doesn't seem to go many rings. This could be in the sand.
Perfect shot.
Nearly, nearly. Good shot. Right. So, best of luck if you're grinding. Best of luck if you're not. I'll be back in the morning. Same sort of time, 9 o'clock GMT, whatever that is, wherever you are. So, thank you for being here today. Yeah, thumbs up on the way out would be much appreciated. It does help the channel out a lot, I am told, as do thumbs down, so leave one of those if you want as well. So yeah, thank you very much. Take care, have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.